This week's TED Talk was by Monica Lewinsky, The Price of Shame. In this talk, she talked about her personal experience of being shamed, and also how it affected her through online and social media and the internet. She believed that in 1998, her story was the first real scandal to break over the internet, and how it changed how we do social media and how we do news and how it affects people. She said that up until 1998, there was no such thing as cyberbullying. And yes, it was crucial and horrendous for people who did get shamed by print media and television and radio. But over the internet, it was not just local, it was not just in the United States, it was throughout the world. And how it really impacted her more. She even said that she felt like she was seen by many but known by few. And she said that cyberbullying and harassment really made her stop, and it really impacted her life, and to this day that she was not the same. She even talks about Tyler from Rutledge University, how he was a victim of cyberbullying and how it even caused him to take his life. She goes on to talk about how it's evolved into current day. Into 2012 and 2013, there was an increase by 87% in the calls that were called into hotlines for cyberbullying. And then she goes on a little bit to talk about how the Snapchat and Sony picture cyber hacking impacted so many different people, how their personal lives and their personal emails were no longer personal, how they became public, and how they were actually kind of looked at as entertaining, and how news outlet and media organizations really wanted you to enjoy this and wanted to make mockery out of these people because it was money for them. One of the things that she really touches on in her whole speech was stopping cyberbullying and being responsible for your freedom of speech. She said not only do you have freedom of speech, but you need to stop and think about your freedom of expression. How is that impacting other people? If we look at it from a textbook standpoint, I think she really uses viable construction theory. The consequences of bullying is ultimately causing kids to be depressed, and ultimately might cause them to take their lives and commit suicide of some sort. So she encourages them to combat cyberbullying, and she's in order to save people's lives. So Ms. Lewinsky was really trying to not only stop cyberbullying, but she was trying to save people. I rate this a 10 out of 10 because she has taken her situation and turned it into a lesson for others to learn from.